Welcome to the Queer Network. My name is Justin Gerhard, live on location in Saskatchewan, Canada, bringing you a special rural edition of Queer Network News. This just in, from Caterpillar to Cosmetics, Fran Forsberg of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, just received a $10,000 grant from Lush Cosmetics to help support Camp Caterpillar, a kids' summer camp she started 4 years ago that allows children and allies from age 7 to 14 to express themselves beyond the male-female boundaries of mainstream binary social structures. This year's camp runs from July 30th to August 2nd at Candle Lake's Camp Tapawingo. Forsberg said there are already 20 kids signed up and room for many more. Follow the link in the description to register your kids to be a part of this summer's fabulous programming. On to our next tidbit. Queer elders, many of whom battled painful discrimination in the 80s and 90s, having survived the HIV and AIDS epidemic, are afraid they'll once again have to hide their sexual orientation and go back into the closet as they face the need to move into more long-term healthcare facilities. Many of the people who work and live in these facilities are still homophobic, growing up in a time when homosexuality and trans was illegal and considered a disease. Ben Murray of Ottawa, Canada, says that he experienced a fair bit of transphobia from healthcare professionals over the years and fears it would get even worse in a long-term healthcare facility. He and Brian Hobbs, a 69-year-old gay elder who is a retired public servant living in Ottawa, both work with staff and volunteers in long-term care facilities to help make them aware of the discrimination faced by LGBT and queer seniors. Comment below with your thoughts about this issue and what you think could be done in order for queer elders to feel safe while receiving long-term care. And our final tidbit, it looks like queer is more mainstream than ever before upon the release of the 70th annual Primetime Emmy Nominations. RuPaul and his Drag Race family were nominated for a record 12 nominations, and Netflix's Queer Eye walked away with 4. Game of Thrones was the leader at 22, and Handmaid's Tale not far behind at 20, both shows also featuring prominent queer storylines. Set your PVR for September 17th to see who takes home the hardware. And make sure you tune in this Wednesday for this week's episode of Queer from the Couch, featuring Fran Forsberg, to talk more about Camp Caterpillar and its mission of gender diversity for kids. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Comment below with your thoughts about this week's tidbits. And make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you stay up to date on all of the Queer Network's new content. We'll see you next week. That's all for this week, folks. Thanks for watching. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Done. Thank you.